Okay, so, yeah, I just made that whole video, and guess what? It was second anyway, so I'm just gonna start fresh. I was, going to work, and then, I'm tired. Like, I am stupid tired. And, I just want to go home. Okay, so I had like, I think I want to say 2001 or something like that. Yeah, I met Melody, and we were just, I mean, like, just best friends for years and years. We met, like, buying drugs from the same, buying coke from the same coke dealer, and we just started hanging out, and we didn't stop for like 16, 15 years. And then, well, she never really dated anybody. She would have one guy. I only saw her date 2 men ever. She didn't really like either one of them. And we would just ride around and do our coke and listen to gangster rap, and I went to jail, and like, she took care of me. Like, well, my sugar daddy sponsored it, but she would go buy me like 3 books, because I was in jail for like a year, you know, kind of in and out, because I would get out, and then I wouldn't be able to like pass my piss test. One time, okay, so we had color, I don't know what they do anymore, we had color court. So every morning you had to get up and call the court, and they would call out the color of the day. And my color was pink, and like, they never called pink. And they then kept not calling pink, and kept not calling pink, and then I couldn't stop myself, and when it got loaded. And I'll be darned if they didn't, I say that like, I just said that like, well, just that I only did the coke the day before I got piss tested. No, I'd been doing it. In fact, I had someone pee into a Hawaiian, one of those like gallon sized Hawaiian punch bottles, because he had clean pee. And I had this plan. My plan was this: so I'm going to have the clean pee. If they call my color, you know, I'm gonna put the pee into a condom, and then I'm gonna stick that condom up in me to my vajayjay. So here they go. They called my color, and I didn't want to, like, I just didn't want to go, but I knew I had to go. And I remember talking to my ex-husband on the phone. He's like, "Man, you don't need to even go. You shouldn't do what you're planning on doing." I'm like, no, I got this covered. It took forever, number one, to get those condoms full of like month-old piss up me. I just called it clean, but hey, it was clean. It was old, but it was clean. Anyway, it took forever to get them in me because I wanted a spare. I filled one up, and then I was like, well, what if something happens to the one? I'm gonna then need another one. So you can just never be too careful. And I get to the courtroom, something I had done so many times before, but this day I was shaking, and but nobody watched me pee or anything, so I knew it wouldn't be watched. When I finished the story, it's just thinking about this, just ridiculous. I used to keep my nails done, acrylic nails, and my pinky nail I cut into, God, I am shiny, huh? I cut it into a point. Okay, so here we are. I'm in the piss bathroom, and I pulled out one condom, and I got my little pushy thing, my little blade I made with my latex fingernail, and I went to break the condom, and the condom, it broke. It went, it's like it exploded. I'm like, God. And so pee went all over, and this pee was like, it was old. It went all over me and all over the floor. I'm like, oh God, thank God I brought the backup. And so I pulled out the backup, and the same thing happened when I went to make a hole so I could get it in. None of it went in the cup. I should have, my dumb ass should have done a test run. But when you're 25, 24, I don't know, I guess those are the types of things older people think about, or I don't know, smart people. Yeah, so anyway, Rodney told me, he just shook his head at me, and he went and pointed at these chairs, these inmate chairs I had to sit in, and he went into the judge's chambers, and he pretty much came immediately back out with the paper, and on the back of it, my judge just wrote, remanded 6 months. I'm like, oh God. Oh my God. So yeah, I had to stay 6 more months. So if you need to, there, and that was back in 2003. So they've just made great progress. Totally great progress with finding probably not stinky piss that doesn't have drugs in it, and how it gets disseminated. So yeah, don't ever try to put it in a condom and cut your nail into a knife to open it. None of it got into the cup. Alright. I'm gonna press pause now.